Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We're today's best music, Magic 89.9. What's going on? My name is Ryan, and I am here today with singer, songwriter, and honestly, one of the most talented people on the planet, Charlie Puth. What's going on, man?
That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I do mean it. And we're here to talk about so many things. Of course, your song Light Switch just came out and it's been teased on TikTok. Your fans have been waiting for this and we finally have it. So first question, what part of the song took the longest to write or produce? You've been saying the label's been on you trying to get the song out and you're working on it, but what took the longest to write or produce?
Believe it or not, the first part, the verse, why you calling at 11:30 when you only want to do me dirty? I couldn't, as you saw on the TikTok or one of these TikToks, I couldn't. God, there's so much hair in my face. There we go. That's better. I couldn't think of a verse, and I called my friend Jake Torrey, who's a really talented songwriter, and the first thing he sang was, "Why are you calling at 11:30?" It was like 7:30, blah 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 blah, and then Jay Cash, who I wrote Attention with, wrote, "Why are you calling it at 11:30?" So if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have come up with that verse. I was stuck on that for a day.
Right. So basically the start, right? The start of the song.
The very beginning of the song.
That's so cool. Honestly, when you start something, the hardest part is to actually start it. And then when you get that ball rolling, it kind of keeps going, right?
Right. Well, the first part of the song that I had was the chorus that turned me on like a light switch. I'm not singing very well right now. It's late here in the States, but
well, I think you sound great.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, DJ Ryan. Thank you. I knew I wanted to make a song. Light Switch, we can agree, is a pretty strange song. But I wanted to make a strange song. I set out to do that. And I thought to myself, what if there was a song that had, but I literally said, what if there was a song that had a sound effect in it? And the sound effect was the title of the song. And the sound effect was also in the drums, like. And right when I did that, I put those that little drum pattern down in Pro Tools, which is what I used to record. Mm-hmm. And the first thing I sang was, "You turned me on like a light switch." And the light switch just happened to hit right after I said light switch.
Right.
And it just, I don't know, it just kind of fell out of the sky. I love it when that happens.
Awesome. It sounds so cool that part with the light switch hits right after you say light switch. But I'm curious to know, because you sang like a ballad version of the song during TikTok's New Year's Eve live, right? So my question is kind of, how did it feel performing that song in such a different way, without the bells and whistles, without the light switch, actually, just you and the piano? How did that feel?
Well, I was actually inspired to do that by Justin Bieber when he sang. Oh, why am I blanking on there? I was going to say he sang Peaches Down in Georgia. He went on NPR Tiny Desk.
Yeah, right.
He sang a version of the song that hadn't been, the real version hadn't even been released yet, and I thought that was really creative. So I just did the same thing. I completely copied him.
Oh. Cool. I'm sure if he hears that, he'll be. I think he'll be happy to hear that. Honestly, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, right?
Well, I don't know him, but I got to. I wrote "Stay" by Kid Laroi. By him. So I got to talk to him pretty briefly. He's a nice guy. He's very musical. He wrote his whole part, his second verse that was not written for him. There's that whole stigma of pop artists getting stuff written for them. He wrote that whole thing. He's very talented.
Awesome. Okay, so since we're talking a little bit about TikTok, for me it's cool to see your journey, because you came out with See You Again when streaming was getting really big, right? Yeah. And now TikTok is the thing that's big in music. So my question is, I guess, how or has TikTok changed the way that you write songs?
Well, if you watch TikTok, there's a lot of vulnerability on TikTok. There's amongst pet videos and cooking videos and videos based where you are on your location. There's a lot of kids and people crying and expressing their emotions and talking about anxiety and opening up. And, 5 years ago, that wasn't really the thing to do on social media. It was to face to your face and, make yourself look pristine and perfect. But
and cooler than everyone else, basically.
Yeah, cooler than everybody else. Now the cool thing to do is to show your true self, and that's directly translated to how I write music. I no longer will ever write, not that I did before, but I really won't ever write a song to make it a cool song. Yeah. I'll be strange. Like Light Switch is me musically. Like it's my personality in a song. It's quirky, it's fast, it's weird. I don't know what I mean by fast, but it's a lot. My hair is crazy. It's my hair is Light Switch. I don't know how to describe it. So TikTok's been super influential.
Awesome. Cool. So you talked about how crazy Light Switch is, and I think it's really reflected in the music video you just dropped. It's really hilarious. It's I don't know. It made me laugh a lot. But this is one part I caught, and I don't know if this is intentional. It's you painting the fence, kind of like Daniel-san from Karate Kid. Like that's the reference I got. Absolutely. So awesome. Okay, so I got that right. Yeah. But my question is, so if you were to teach music, what would your paint the fence lesson be? The Mr. Miyagi, I'm not teaching you how to do music, but I'm actually teaching you how to do music. What would your lesson be?
Since the only thing that I know how to do, Ryan, is music, and I'm a really bad painter. I've done painting before. I would, if I was teaching somebody, if someone hired me to teach them how to paint, I would take a DVD and put that movie in, and just like a bad teacher, walk away and say, "Watch this."
Got it. Basically, like YouTube, and then you figure it out. Essentially,
YouTube, and just walk away.
I love that. Okay, a couple more questions before we head on out of here.
All right.
Okay, let's do a little exercise. Not like a physical one, maybe a brain one. I want you to. Yeah, thank God for that. So I want you to fill in the blank. I want people to blank to my music.
I want people to dance to my music. Light Switch is going to be the fastest song that you play on Magic, by the way. Thank you for playing it. It's going to be the fastest song on your station. It's 184 BPM. I really think people should go crazy and dance, like, make dances to it, but just go crazy to it. Whatever you can think of, whatever your body tells you to do.
All right. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm so excited to play it as soon as I get back to the station. I'm currently at home. This is a virtual background, but
is it really?
It is, man. It is.
It looks so real.
Technology, dude.
Technology.
But, yeah, I got this from the internet. So
wow.
There, yeah. You have a virtual background.
Next time I have an interview with you, I'm going to do the same thing and confuse your station.
Oh, okay. I would love that. That would be amazing. Charlie, thank you so much for hanging out. One more thing I got to ask from you. Anything you want to say to your Filipino fans before we head on out of here?
My Filipino fans are musical. They are passionate. I see all of you write me on Twitter and everything. I was about to say Facebook. I'm not on Facebook a lot, but I see all of your messages and I appreciate all of you very, very much. Remind me, what is the Filipino way of saying goodbye? I always say I'm going to remember it and I always forget. There's a saying that you guys say.
Goodbye?
Is it this? Or I was told.
I think that's from Star Trek. No?
I did something with a little kid at the very beginning of my career when I first went to the Philippines, and I just held up I did a sign with my hands. People are probably screaming at the computer now. I can't remember what it was.
You know what? If it is a Filipino thing, I feel like if I don't know it either, people are gonna get more mad at me than you because I'm actually from here. So maybe you can let us know if someone's watching this.
No, it's something like this. I don't know.
This? Yeah, no, that's like Live Long and Prosper, right? From Star Trek.
That's what I thought. Oh, well. We'll figure it out.
All right, yeah, we'll figure it out. Again, Charlie, thank you so much for your time. His song Light Switch is out right now. Please do vote for it on the Magic Pop 30. Magic Pop 30. Let's get it to #1. Again, thank you so much, Charlie. My name is Ryan Rosella, and we are today's best music, Magic 89.9.